Abusian komobia ba betodwa ene breaking news we ano den pa ni na ne se yes odo Broni Priscilla abomodin wone ne lawyers sere court den se omonye wono so LA no enfantum which is a letter of a administration abusian before say mami ene ne lawyers be kasa asemi abusian mami no enso ade ne LA ekokopie mu e court yes ne edi kan ne etoso mienu nyina no court ebogu ye eno anche ana mama yakusia se wa ede ne de call ya court agitumu na chese eye mama odo Broni ne lawyers etena sem edwen sansam no wa na se sebi o manfa eye chewpa amfa nka ho a anhwa court ebe momo se si fompa anti eno na allege wo manum yese ene okopie mu e wo court wa mama odo Broni ne lawyers ebo modern asre court se omo modern so beju ono so LA no ede atum kire se ono ene da de Lumba e won kora maako ensia ewusia yenkwa ene ankwaje nsem nu nkire mu emra haguso yeke black media
motion fufro efri odo Broni na lawyer fo ho akọ court ho Kumasi high court a wo mo kire se court no enye no enka ho na letters of administration no o meka ho na enchiremu ne bebre nyina so kese pa ne se ne ma no esanso ono no na ewo madodo that Lumba ema ono wo ma wo nyina ne mpo eyire mu asese e court ajo matum kro mo yemienu ono na ne ma edoso enti sade ne ma edoso any reasons ahodo bi ntino osre court ne se onye ne nka ho na omeye administrator ana simple ono so emeka eye administrators no ho enti after say caveat no ye free ho no se see the emotion and no dey sre court ne say ye nyene nka ho it tells you say wa wo mo masam ne kwa appeals court sank ye nya asam no emfiri Kumasi no mo mfa nkonkran no eno no enso esensen ho aha nti se see en de e bi o mo hwepeteta mu a ba bi ene ma ekọ no se bi o mo amajoin a e bi a wo mo nyansam no e wo se wo mo file motion na bi a court ni tia waje wo mo
nti according to Oprega odo Broni ne lawyers for you Kumasi high court letter of administration na ye yi ne difu ho ya appeal bia ya afa no se see wa file emotion se ye fa ne ka ho because that the Lumba one ma mesawa ono no won kra beble ono ne madoso pa nti court no fa ne ka ho na letter of administration no na one ma mesawa nhage pade akwa we obaye because of ajepadio akwa keto abawu 6 that is because of ajepadio nti no yan fa won ka ho court no obabogu we akro
Eugene
Things are usually not so pass me.
no so
we the day in America sana.
okay na say the we America say relationship bibi osase say o de ya okay mo start yin na unim say the ositi
Yeah.
unim say we very reserved on pekasa yeah they who na say ye den kakra yes obi no man mo start yin no ye mo start yin no no kodu baby no wo show kire no ha obey yes ye na ko basa na esisanya basa na sasa wo yo so wo de unim so on pekasa it is on kasa wo fi kwa no kasa unim say sa no tie
Asasi say dem asesa no adepa on kasa kwa be kasa because me de kasa dey show
be shadow asasi who has one Nigerian right
Ghanaian also say Nigerian ni pa
Nigerian
also Nigerian Ghanaian pa be e first no mo no come so Spanish ni no be agree when him say it now for 7 years no be him say emekunu
wow
yeah
me who say time ana ye problem ne say oh sani parana we approach no what the kind I condemn no utrimu a
say dey who say me sano
yes yeah or your reserve ana okasa ebi or talkative on say wo no with the nitie na air approaching into bon say gradually no bones or no crowd or ye wa bra onim. But I say ekoye the other way round say I dey na won kasa me ho na no hu ye wa tirimu a. Both of approach you know a bit
annoying.
They are annoying. Tonight to say obi a or shany show when now person force na in the pay both no or say what do you mean? The MTN or you could be to capture say ultimate same. The MTN to me papa Korean said the MTN be on rude person or person so who are you to change me?
It's
by
true.
Some way, you know, we playful. Now say, "One no, yeah, boys on the cross. Who cross so the hard video? We create video dance. Say, me na me peka so, and so and na me ira na me kunuso. It's no approach, you know, na me free. Say,
so also come peka sawa na me boss also.
Oh, me peka sa ba de pa. Me incommode me bonko like me peka sa as me minim. Some of us study the minimum ni pemu kasa. Anything I know most of the time I don't come on. They but say me crew like intimacy no. Oh, they be any day. Any day me find ya kwa dokra. Me hano me hano but in a good way. But I said the bra kwa me kano. But I feel say di pano wo doma wa right. The person also compromise. Yeah. And the person also changed to kind of fit in a little bit. Oh, Intino.
Our we be say is equally as our who are as a debi.
Oh, I depend some sorry do.
Already, but it can be also poisonous and as a toxic because
I know they are the party na nyepe. Nina nye painti ye kakra na at least no ye nim de I was say advocate.
Who advocate is will be forward. We are not just on parent. No, but I feel like if you're not ready, you're not ready. You shouldn't go in there.
No, but that's the thing. You shouldn't. Our rain you be your force will be you. Sister, open call wrong. I was saying here freely, willingly from a Obani Bermano. The same thing we create now for almost 5 years and Sana.
Sana Mori.
Yeah. We've been together for 21 years. We've been married for August coming 16 years.
Wow.
It's nice.
That's nice.
Me, I say I didn't want to make a mistake. And I wanted to be sure, and he was sure, but I wanted to be sure. Let's say I had doubts, right? But I wanted to be sure, so what I'm doing is right.
Wow.
Right. And I was very intentional about it. And I was ready to go in. I said I was ready, and I was ready with my whole being.
Oh, are now about how many years I see?
Maybe I'm about 26.
Still no one in said any side.
Yeah, no worry, I'm about 26.
Was I about to say so worry in terms of and you do a really good term.
Every day is true. But when you have this connection with a person, right, and you build from scratch and you respect each other's boundaries, right, and you have that mutual respect now, trust me. Me dating, I took it very, very serious. Me dating, I took it very serious.
Okay. Wow.
He said, nothing, it's a body here. You don't really take it serious. When you dating, I took it serious. I wanted to, like, every question that needed to be asked, I asked. I had a good foundation.
Right.
Say my triggers, his triggers, the trigger, no man, I need and say the trigger into we know our boundaries for each other. I'm not saying say they're perfect. No, we are not. We argue about, but if you can say, me know what we will argue, but when we go out, it's we against the world. But me know what me know. There's always misunderstanding, there's always argument and stuff like that. It happens all the time. Okay, no love it.
Challenges very pana. Our we on for what? So our is a 20 say.
No, my wife for almost 16 years, but we've been together for 21 years.
Okay.
Almost 21 years, yeah.
Okay. Challenges very pana ye common. Our we mo. Our we do. You know, more for such a long time.
I would say the first 5 years in marriages. The first 5 years in marriages where while we're really moving in, now you're getting to know more of the person while we're in, right? First, now what to separately, beat me up a say, now what it together, not together, I can't say even after marriage, you know, every day we learn something new about you. Yeah, into now say now kind initially so be over no ma everybody come be chain na ni right? We learn all the time. The first 5 years in marriage is tough because that's where you have childbirth most of the time. Any, you know, urbano picking up from, you know, postpartum, you know, after birth, a whole lot of challenges. But I feel like when you are able to overcome some 5 years now, it gets a little better. Then after 10 years, it gets even more better. To me, you know, I feel say after 10 years, you know, when you partner with have problems and you're good. Because at that 10-year period, you know, your partner should be your number one cheerleader, should be your best friend. But to me, overcome all this way because minutes I say, if after 10 years, more will baby. Into the first 5 years, and it's a challenge with childbirth, getting to know each other. You know, one worry, you know, money, or be over the plan, not toothpaste, from infilling, from a whole lot of things that you have to learn, adjust, or be over the man. You say, or I guess here, or they say, see how you say. They say it's yours, I mean, we will be here. Me, so that yes, but I've learned. You know, or a little bit OCD, right? But I've learned, say, okay, this is how he wants it. And to me, you know, and also so I'm in some way. He wants his stuff some certain way. Means so, but and yes, yeah, again, see Hannah or Betuna see Hannah, he's gonna have a force about it, and I said we're gonna have a big issue about it. And also that I'm not easy, but we're not even gonna talk about it. But means so, and yes, and intentionally, everybody have to be different, just to like trigger me. Actually, they can what I say. If they are not by mistake, intimate planning, so far, if you see the right place, I'm not catching. Oh, I'm so sorry, we really send it to the back. And just to me, I don't know, but sometimes not because sometimes you say, "Hey, you choose so because they are if you be different from."
And say, do baby. Okay. Or you do stage we said they on the first we say now. What do you suggest somebody a person should what do you suggest a person should do? So that this
therapy. If one thing say krum high one utiminya Ghana na a little hard, but I think gramatise almost be you know, people people go there, but marriage counseling very, very good. And I suggest say marriage counselor, go out of your country. We say we are Ghanaian, try not to go to a Ghanaian try and different country. Ebia say nipa na obenya no or a different person from different country. I think say it works. That's what I think. I think say marriage counseling a very very best. Oh, adepa upa na open year. You try your best to keep it, no matter what. Inti dia obeye bia to protect, and I said dia obeye bia to find solutions in the problems you are facing. You go the extra mile to do it. But one thing to say, when it comes to marriage counseling and stuff like that now, right? One person cannot do it. It was some meaning really. It's like marriage, no. Se nipa bakwa na adwin say our really me pese me worry no ye de also ye bia to hold the marriage. Na the other one or slack here. Enye ejuma. It has to be effort from both sides. It has to be 50 from here, 50 from there. Near the boom na ye ejuma. Enye juma se nipa bako pe na eye juma na enye, because at the end of the day it's two people that came together to put this union together. Into why is one person working so hard to keep this marriage standing? Enye juma adepa. I was saying na ye mienu na ye willing to put in the work. I know say when we are both willing to put in the work now, no matter the difficulty, no matter how difficult it is, no, because you mean na ye jumani no, it will stand. But a lot of people are not willing to put in the work. Our easy. But to me, I feel say when we are able to put in the work, when we are able to communicate, and like sit down and find the problem and find solutions to it. Now it's gonna work. It's gonna work. And easy, but there are people who have done it.
Oh, work it you. One person, so what can they won't be no so
yes.
Just a money when the person don't what you or no.
Okay, and I make us say, Mienu na anya enye juma en standi. Inti hono se obeko marriage counseling no. Obi okwa marriage counseling no ko nye ready class or be quiet say wo for son because yes and there is no way be work no now to me say nipa no ono I check it out that. And me I won't tell you say go and I mean and I say for kwan. If the person has checked out, check it out, check it out, there's nothing that can bring them back. It's better you live and have your peace than to stay and die in a if you feel like say nipa no check it out, to me say them way ya mobile together no santna se na me like say when him say na ye kwa sorry I say our rejay enye, but if it's going to affect you mentally, physically, be break you down, please leave just for the sake of peace and your life, just leave. Don't stay in it and and endure whatever you are enduring that is not making you happy. Because a friend is saying or how or yaw at it anyway no it causes stress and so kunipa any depression. And there are a lot of people in it. There's a lot of people in it.
Very true.
Which is sad. But it's sad in so adepa. So we need say worry nipa na.
Lose yourself.
Yeah.
At a point you lose yourself. When I say I one way business be as one I will try say we keep our
Yeah. Adepa when it comes when
when it turns out like that, now to me the best thing for you to do is to live and have your peace. Because nipa na check it out. Like the person is not even willing to put in the effort. So why it's like una break it down, una lose yourself. Make kind say nkola wo mo a wo ba first. I was saying when you are happy, everybody around you is happy. Intina me say make us say me no me pe bibi e betina me ni so. Because when I'm happy, definitely my husband is going to be happy and my children are going to be happy and everybody around me is going to be happy. Anything that is going to, sit on my happiness and I say, babe, no, I'm not entertaining that. I'm not. And my school time, me old friends now from school, they will tell you, maybe a happy person I'm in Namu. Inti me kra me minim sa wo ye obi a wo nye happy a me kikakra mbe wonpo because all the negative energy ne be distracting me positivity na me namo. I'm already heading, but I think that when we put in the work, it's a lot of work. But when we are able to put in the work, when we are able to understand each other, when we are able to communicate how need to our partners are also the probably I think so be can platform is to say CCR obi honum call Sinti ni kuno kra na ne no ne mbonko waje say obi o wa bontin and that's sad obi o ha bibi hanu nso ntimi nka nche ni kura na ne yire ono ne tifi ade sa bontin so nipa. But why does it have to be like that? It doesn't have to be like that.
One-sided, bad.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like that.
One-sided.
Nipa onene dam paso. Nipa onene dam paso bibi how pound me nka nkyere no. Oh. So you'll be so comfortable to tell, an outsider, a friend. Say, oh, if you ho cry na you find say mbeme bi ho no kwa na sometimes na why tight kakra na yero wo fie kra ombusan say bi obetimi ama niska wo so ntimi nkobusa adamfo bi nti sisi a obeyeden nso nim say you find say onim say o yire nsusu wo bi nti woni wo yire ni good way e be den wo busa no kwa be ma o ma the thing is, we just have to treat each other well. It doesn't even have to be a spouse cry. Nipa will be shiano. Even platform is you TikTok. We have to treat obia because if you ask how cry, it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable. You might not know when you meet who, and life is something. But especially nipa how worry you brought a union together, you've made a beautiful family. And so when you're comfortable, so we'll share a problem with nipa, but you rather talk to an outsider. Be how. So sad. Nkofo we bro omo yare ahyehyɛ omo ho. So omo spouses they don't know, but they tell outside people.
Sometimes also not
I don't know what's say basa.
Sometimes the person is so feel comfortable with no assuming in American no so
I know, but at the past, so why do we have to marry somebody we are not comfortable with? We mean to me you. Well, we are all different.
And I say, if you are on so, if you say the backbone, I understanding and respect.
Exactly, and then they are number one. Yep.
Yeah. So they are okay, be a actual now oppose. do tell me not the way said I did cram oppose. Respect not coming in a way say there are times as an adult to know. Can be being ukunu say because of open approval in our worker. Because of respect in our worker.
Right.
The other opponent is so or respecting me in our worker. I don't have to oppose it. A dear or my advisor will be busa. But open involved with you have to say so. A dear bet me up crowd identity of so that's all dear advice dear who the manner in the form of say and a choice was he or no answer or solicit to say I will facilitate not say be all catch and say this is right,
this is what you should do, right?
but I would say in our culture sometimes catch the obedient on ya getting my soul. I say any panibe worry you person just one worry before no one live by his own now with survival yet to that extent I thought so worrying in Yansan in the BBL to call it who in the partner also when I would man who decide the man so no continue sometimes who now yes and who say honey panel some reactions we bet pop out there or no so be all fighting so all fighting but no you moody be on kana someone so be okay be moment we hear what you saw because so be attacking it no why you offensive that you say on the honorable we feel say entina warrior start beginning now mube shia say mo date that time no be just respect no man yonko no the obi be can be kwase asem crowd is re the crowd was fun by a due time in nice and moving on through baby or say this is how it's supposed to go after once and now a bemu pay our man and miscommunication only disrespecting is and long if you say and also to be also a big factor in marriage. And in terms of therapy also obi o no mo a na the end says obi ba na worry na say our no and yes say our evidence so but psychologically we need to do quite to be aba na worry because of for so many reasons. Until we are introduce therapy and as a third person not because of maybe our check it out that girl but who say why can't we deal with the situation ourselves?
But I remember baby said the farmer kind of but farmer sometimes remember an ego and a man of person but at the same time maybe obano asam na ha wache
was suggest to crash
waka munene just say uti nya na bi kwa ahomachi nyina ne kasa so still the oya na oya obede
adepa sa therapist for rokwa aside say omoto church no what contribution did they make in everything? Because you don't see them doing anything. Omoto church no can be an watch who they watch so they control
so be my advice or be a guide do what I say over guide do
say they can what if no the end
no you should be available be my baby one person but you know during this kind of crisis
mostly we do for the ladies we do for our wives yeah
because I na emotions ne ego ne ana be too huge basta I think say you should consider unless we go on no making in most cases when people are making out and say buy with the men pretty beam and remember baby most time start out mistreating a year and I say the partner na oba foforo dey no until no work out no move on to with oba foforo no one adwemu but one I was so struggle so be save marriage yeah
when when I think that I had problems with my ex-wife. Me seeking this kind of people or my. I think when they know it's so blunt. Me kasa I see and obisa I'm say how old is my ex-wife? And I'm say now 26. And I say I dated for how long? And I'm say almost 8 years, 9 years. I catch him say that's the reason. Because now she's in the prime time I'm dating her now. Phyllis may stop no. No more or less like minim the person I'm calling as a yeah. I don't know because benim no this or my that time no husband no tie or deal with more money way no. No I like or this kind of marriage counseling and way no. So me engage because now any may go so crazy and I'm trying to save my marriage because of my bandit the 1.5 year. And this woman is meant to go in say coin be as so free no jack run mommy. We call ya mechanical say man no do 26, especially Ghanaian lady on him so do the prime. Especially time I'm dating, I'm not dating 8 years now. So it's better say for my peace of mind man and co. So I don't need any but me also me join man because she also want to go. See like a butterfly, who join no corner ironically. A man no motia warrior sena adepa fiu na nyame adom na so mu fia warrior se omotimi nya mema emomo ware omo dodo na no fia warrior se a din se ebi ne bi but din se olotimi kono with enter into direct marriage mo na se bibi say up until now she's here to return my head drink and as if so me the movie on a replacing of but also on fa men some let me new win me abusan for some family so fam na me tisel me more bratisel Lumba na brebe be to me na so ko fan san be sifi ho a omo mostly no na ashase ni ye ka no be ma wura ware mu na say anye say bi o the agenda pa ni wura mu a so person wo check out pa especially in cross wo mu a ya na din say ni money nyini they are fine but say ni money susu a we don't normally want to lose their family especially when kwan be so my broken home na we so why say we say be ma be say na bi a wa fa na ho adwen wo ba no da say oba na setine bi a one ne tipa no de one also will move on and no na say therapy asemba be ma na so o say enye obi obetie ma asem ni bi ne beboa ye nko e wusuban potin. I'm not going to also tell you. So once a man no we'll move you on that as well. I mean replace you with maybe a younger one. Yeah.
Oh, no, Emma, and let's say because what replacing on Tina be a person of therapy, person be help share.
Because I shall say, be a what can so obey.
Because trust me, so when your replacement most times what me overcome these you so when you say
I was go when your replacement will be go crazy. You will lose yourself because especially how you invested in this particular woman because mostly Ghana for man or you foul baby you foul more investing in them more than someone invest in us.
You guys should stop that. Because because that's why you probably end up sorry okay.
Yeah, I know. You knew answer ni answer.
And also so come because I can tell you say you just said it was sick say. I feel say worried. I first services I can tell you say a few years ago no ex-wife mo break up no. Any na bianca mom be do stage in a crowd
you see the girl when they gen home but to say
you in the break
deprived like what do you mean Kalipa?
I feel the sababa
that time me dating or not. There was this particular lady I should have married, but I think that we didn't me invested with him more. So I felt say okay, I know be.
That is a
And also they are one
so we were dating two ladies at the same time.
No, I wasn't actually dating two. No, because maybe yeah, moving on from Baku to the other one. And on day aware a saying aware that family no can be teaching by force together with me and my auntie. No say Ghana no was I say no baby ati na Lumba sem no ebi ho ayeti mi ka say no baby na wo konyi busunya bia na konyi mo baba o mbetwe mo akosa ebi ho a wonya nyi mo baba you are going to do the right thing unless we dwane free or my name. So they push omo committee shemu by force. Okay, I've been with this girl, so my meaning on tina way.
That is empathy, sympathy and sympathy into that
na shase na ka me penase but what we no afei de bone nko as if say what mama for mu nyina o mayo mbone e no ma ko meeting on so say ono na empanehye me kai wow me see
I was so bone na na why no na do so.
Was it before? No, I was a Intina Mechia Thomas G and I was a professional footballer, so now you can see like that kind of life. But until I met this young leg that me worrying on a mommy jai de me and I say okay, I'll settle on that one. On also I think that I chose wrong. You know? But because I lost I found no until me lose nyama baby. I think that our people USD ama anyway me for that thing and I say makonni mo bi baba me 2 weeks ya kamiti asha aware nimti no my father has to strip me off my monthly sikasem.
Karma is real, right? Karma is real.
You know oh, me mo de na me near Bonibia sa I think me trust be about because hey, committee.
That's the mistake. Moon bema be no. Moye. Oh, and I know say you can say because we be a say advice some marriages be it doesn't last because in your do be. What I say, but me I then I want to say we oba we na no me checking the sa when you be na worry the sa so still na no. Move kwa kudi.
Someone on the yo some age man you drew some stage be why especially say why nyakwan an explorer who do stage be honest that the fame winning bar you feel on top of the world they say okay intina man be so worry we aye bibia say na after that time na ne ho aye akono opeso go back to omo an emofra bem no ope omo an omo mpene no afi opeso say live the same life bem open hero opeso say go back to omo na ono musi so na omo mpene ni we no opeso okono say akoye sa ne mana but no necessarily one mpene here there but when you get wind in there nyame ni ari pamne ni chai breaki madam who my classmate be no pharmacist or me man me no name pipe boy when he say I nearly went mad because I said jai me ba where the 1.5 years had the mommy and no free fee call you say or call for the happiness so but when I did mommy what time in chair for now the girl also UK and people you believe say the girl doesn't even contribute £1 a month in post say or the shiny banner but me na money position this one called child support is soon that I'm a Jimmy Neiman so be me say oh enye hwe na mame hwe me ba na enye BBC but no in say be man osaye be ma obenyini kakra no besa call mame side ba wudi akira wo nkaza no sinti wo hwe wo ba so wo no so nti I really sent you the next person ma settle on hono say many da hopa na me ne I will ono say o say o sikise nka obenya the full me but the misu free ma benti no misu ntimi be any 100% to you say you see you cannot touch river twice the same position as river twice. Yeah,
that's very wrong too. Say maybe o no man the obi a treaty ain't no near the home the akano they been so no deserve say beg give it your all but because of the obi there you want
Ghana no most of the women no sanye obi a sebi say Ghana na be sa kwaso fam ya yen fa bi wa kwantu me so omo ne be for ma mostly no omo hia ye mo a chance nti wo don no kura na be dun me bi na akoye say why na second father so what I say because mostly no hia emwa so obi gina ne na so enu gina ne na so kakra o reason so na sa ko fans ensem oba nti na no onu aba na sema no wo kan say papa bi de ni yere ba broche na na say on person ode and the freedom be man no etroba na niti ye ni obu a o free the same relationship na waba binyam ti wo person wo ye na kra we o ko share o yonko so a you know we my say dream stage bi na say obema mediane ana say me free adwuma ba obema me obema mediane kura is like minima dia no ye no ne phone so a like many ne phone na as a electric crowd say a true rival say deal. So it was my dad, not my dad for you as a ban or my advice back home because of that. Then my wife would make film no wait me can be a channel. No be many can say cratchy. Or bana or funny by a deprived wow crowd going to Amazon. Say ne oh here will be some become once Mazana was sitting up and ye so when one year massa or you'll be back China. The China could be on far bank or bone young or no one kuma will be kuno. A bear must split up now will be on the way. Mr. Call me mother one walk at chair, me made dimba patterns one day. Nema pedo don't tell him so Jane will be never men few papa. But me tell I say to him, nigga, Jane say no. My father gave me the best advice. You know, send me money. You know. And I know say the woman, I think that they be a or FYP I would be. I know so what you say I am not lying, no see. This is what because for a lady wow about 1.5 year Obeka say who free fee a jawba ama one is out of banning poco, Janama Berman. I think the ones be can be say or be funny boss and I'm say saying I'm here or dimbe quantina and I'm so pound try. Oh my god. Dimbe quantina. So pound try. You know it's hectic. Until last now okay be can some na the pamika to say remember be e was sign with or play low key to say be moving on na on person obi gu oba n'animu ase benye say they are not going through a lot obi ni masema ye kai ebetimi aba say kokuo mu asempa no de ekoso wo fie ho no be ma no bigina bonte hoping to seek any relief because no the only yeri pia because na yeri ye han bofo ono na kojo na enye but e bia ni fie ni emia ne pa ba be ma we no ha kasa okay, say because you have or you so because you what then I'll take you. So you are forced to swallow the you know. The men are going through a lot. So when you're back could be near to say the who can say who can you say like you guys you know each other. Obia so say like like obviously him but say respect to hobby you are good to go but the koye say if your ba no asha say no do be say o no nam nyina because of say no person will use you like the first step of a ladder say o di tia o so akobe but you also hu ni petrim so I say so we basa what do you have to do A whole lot. Until I walk out when you come say, I was just picturing say me starting and I was a lively person. I wish this lady was like that. The name no honor way like that and as BBC, but unfortunately because me bema me pay 50-50. And found when you are going to me, I mean 50-50 person. Because I me say or buy me my own contribute to be need maybe not say oh kasa any da. Me funny say it's because of maybe you also contributing to now come as akasana. So I always want to be in charge, paying for everything. There can no sika fat, but I will make sure I will do everything. But it seems some leniency have been taken, yeah.
Oba o contribute 50 no contribute 50 obey now no oba na any suban no beta. Because there are people who do that and they are still, they are still living. It's a normal way. At the end of the day, but say they all can, a work who will be now worry, it might not work, it will be on it nature be a 50-50. Also, who you here also to mean a 50-50. But also it works for no.
Yeah, me a type my partner say what Toby be cry but what surprise me with some gift and I say BC I find a way to reimburse you your money. Because my friend say how much do you have we say but at least why are there so dream hot Toby be better me but I'll find a way to give you the money. One way or the other. But because especially remember say if you are on top say we are taking care of our women that's how we feel proud that actually I'm taking care of my family. And we seek joy and happiness in doing that. I once did tell the girl, now or the oba or no the ma or the nema a chedian bremini way. I found out say or gather those kind of gifts from him for being or ban or their brem. I stopped there. Say mommy and maybe that. Last big guy be program so or can you to say any modern type of a guy any woman most of the women will kill to have him but anyma also will come no it was extreme. Kasana most of the men can say Charlie it's normal to all of the guys because people are going through the same they are not speaking out. Offer member 10 maybe move 5 or 6 they could the same thing but hardly would they speak ill of their women. Bema intimini na down for Bema and can hear one sembony no one yes other or be keep but oba bit easy so baby catching the young ba say me couldn't treat me bad and as we say. So that's yeah. Intimi obi ni mu asem no me hwe say foreigners na fine you be my men say because we one of the virtuous women because I really love that woman but me auntie so ye same superstar obonya me nyom te say ono na me ni me auntie so na etena ye antimi ni gospel musicians me ni mum so ban say outside gentility home cry o di agro o mbe deceive be deceive. The foreigners, so be catch yourself foreigners are grown with it. Then I will work as best 50. The fear who ultimate was see hostels best at their mawa. I was sent also 5 or their chair who did home. Can won't mean Tomam. We are then who was strip off of your Saka no say mean to car or to work right to another man. And only question was a man for Bisano. Then I will now was sponsor no from day 1 up to now. I feel the dinner we I feel the Ukun also one sponsor on producer will be my feel the Wuching radio to radio open producer. What did you do? People are not asking these questions to the woman. Then I will Ukun afei de wɔ se ɛmo ɔde bo anaasɛ supplement will carry nyina afei de wɔ se ɔnyɛ bi mu
ɔnyɛ hwee ne kuna na ebi a wɔahyia ɔbaa foforɔ na mo de ya na mo
ɔnyɛ nokorɛ
bra
mami ɛnyɛ nokorɛ
na ndi uti papa ni di no na uti ne ho nsɛm no uti asɛm a ɛakɔ no ɛfa ɔsɔfo no ho
Uni baby, mistake ayana ema no mostly ayana bu wa mo ye no.
Vision. I can marry so say. Nti papa no. Oh say, my man ka bibi ncho. Emba mo fa ye chi a. Ye the emotional way na crossing him. Oh. Enye easy. When you say they dealt with infertility before, right? You might not know, say, that was the reason why everything turned out to be what it is now. Me, I don't know. To say them it can before. I don't want to talk much about it because I don't know, the truth of the whole issue.
Minchawano, and asem ni bi wo ha esia obi ani ho. Eti wontimi enka ne say because unfa wani nkohu ye. Eti dia wo de watin na obere obeka oche bi obi amfa bi be chire ko
and this thing is out there say no funny unity and easy nobody also know what the woman to have gone through. What I say, nobody also know ebia obabi o hon ma fa na chia ono no o se o de be che wo but what happened? What trying to need so? Inti, if you are cry or ye be cry, I say, oh, you're happy. Trust me, more men are crying, or before what you cry, more for buying you. You won't. More for buying you.
And in this case, you're fine saying. And can see, time I see so many years ago, no senka Florence Obinim and seeking for divorce because I didn't see so many years.
Yeah, no, they mean to me, only a teenager, and maybe at that time she thought that she could, handle it. And everything was okay till recently since my and to me, I've never, since I made this allegation of me, I will say that because I don't know the truth about the story. But it was rumored to be. But at the end of the day, I'm saying some I out now. You couldn't be kind of bad. Because I was pointing a story in him and I saying. She didn't come to voice it out first. You couldn't start to win now.
What is the allegation that we are talking about here? Because I've seen her TV so any all granty interview I can see. I mean this time no. Na me kunu jaya me mo betina TV so ne mo abeka sen. Abeka nse me share. The jama we ya no more e fast no more to monesi baby. Emma ye look good. Esa de bia ya kuma betete. She sister is say na wo bre. Kasa sa de wom ni de nim nyina no obeka wo TV so. Sa na eren. E ya se osusu obia on the private life. Mu jaya ya mo be kasa biota fache ya mo be church nsem bebre ni interviews akese ni granting yenya ne dan de ne betimi aya aboam oya mo bokra
ade ba ko se share no so ne say Ghana ho no ejuma nhye dani ho ana bloggers no so no omunye professional reporters o eye obia pe bibi kakredi. And to say, I did be banner say, Yajia be say, or some bloggers in the bay interview near you who will be who you the side of your story. I also say, go back to the root and you say, oh, Warren, a year bush your phone at Tenase. so wukuna na wo yira ye bibi na so ni nje ho a ko ebusuafo side with bema na se obana na se ye japade na wo free se o se kokot how the kokot. Apart from that, me from social media because omo no mutimi nya hwe don betimi aya ne se o mbegu na ma ofefe te se de wan ka obegu no asaye ngu ase kese na sa so da so eti ono no de no no aba asem o kan beginning asem o kan ne se mi wu a emma your friends e meyere eni mebusuafo enhihye date o betimi aba ye ni bi mo mo nhihye date ade ni si ye no ukunu na obeka asasem no ubetimi delay with ukunu no wo edem obi beka say na ade no so ba public obi otina pulpit ni mu preach there ni sem betimi aba public ba se ko ebi to say unso grant interview na so unso hu side of story na that time na so hu say okay aware no pebiem ebi asa na meka ne there ba so pebiem dia I will say yes secret. I will say ye kukuam guantia one man penifobia bem. But see na obia somubia semuja waria record no be there forever. And crano benini ombaba be so mama no papa waria say na de buy. Ana mi hu say bloggers no am more so many job to do. Especially say buy your personal life sa waria mu dia. Cause our waria no ha entimingu ane gunsu ebegunsu a either se court na se busia how the way sit here no because all better na se wo kasa wo church won nsem wo mo de o mo be pushi o me busa question ana obi ansu ni ho be kana se mama na se maye de se e bi kura me kura ma bona sumuda ana me kura wo hwan na be ka me hu obi a ya se da ko ye interview no de wa kase there was a time bi mama me kura duane andi there was a time bi mama me yere ka there was a time me bo me yere there was a time me bo me kunu obi no be kasa etu we be kan no so be kan the way yeah no so be kan the way yeah now so you mo there now they are getting so many views ana there ana me ana ha me say ana yetimi ko as far as I can be to say obabia manani NYC up to say the member is so evil no but the question is say ye kasa bebre na sa mani nyina o ma wo mana so oba wo 7 years no so e be ma obi ba benyini o etite ye ma preaching no ko ye to say gender based to say member oba wise up oba bema be kwa ko ware oba onu so nani ati o that time no wo be 70 years 65 years aka obenyanka obenya oba bia ebi oye humble cool no oba be mantra no hwe no so mawo wo di kai preacher because of ade bia wo di emotion ko wo di kai preacher mo oba bia wise up make I say preacher so oba fully there bi but most of the time kasa ni bi o aye ka anya the emotions in ka keke because enye be me bia na enye be me bia na enye so na enye be me enye oba bia na enye but in this case ni ye preaching against ye makunu ye preaching against ye mayere think he say ye ba no or 11 years no me ye papa da tino amumi ye careful Florence obinim say ye honest pa say obinim so beka de bia na yira ye penya e bia yi na gense ye sabegu ti sanso na ye ka say Florence obinim so open up and ka de nukuna ya because obia would be against na yira na nukunu it say ba social media ni dia me free say ana it doesn't make sense to me pa there. It doesn't mean Anna the third person also Anna at times omota som ye big guno be correct be car kasi be guno ye big guno oh come on we ye nyame tiso be because me kun me bold ye kun ye culture no sound the obe kame me bold ye kun as ya dani nyame bi ne wo ewiasim sese ya yetibi kun nipa at any time e pese ye kuno yetibi gu obi aware at any time ye pese ye guno because ye nyina ya tama ye young no even crampo wa kasa relationship crowd bit wa ko kan sem bi afa or spouse ho a nka obe person ke nipa no onjojo akoma keke on person ko be susu jagum na nipa ni susu jagum abosi na okra oyem hyehyew ade ntina so obi kana sema ne ye won chen ne ye susu janugum wa chinchine twan ni tirimo den wo nipa bodefo ade no amfa ne ka ma no mi ho anso ye nkoti details ni nyina ni atimi aka pa na ware negu enti se e ba so picture no yeah
no maybe do you think it was right to say mom be chen ironic
this is not the right time. It's not the right time. I hate to say, or your friend is saying, there may be who or bar no pen on or cost say, or bar no ekunana, actually, or bar. Okochanika, who share more details who say, I didn't you true. Okochanika, Sana Yede.
Sikanire na bontin so ni kwachanika
From allegation okobi betumi achechire mu kaka tia na me join ba me hu se on nam social media ho e kasa bebre na de maye me kunu se nani so na dien sem bebre hu de o pachire e dia
no starting on so
I mean bifika there was dinner I think that Nikono Becca say and then a Lumba Monsensem Nano Becca say the real my yeni basa on it apostle Joseph for Diano say we free more a moment in a year and a year in Nebusian for Montana baby and manning now sorry for year. TM say near so call interview baby no promoninium. Name say omo catch and near nantia see in Tinadri and say you can so woman in see near yase. And on his work as a son work a day and a mishrano. TM say so also a preaching on also one taking a light in the home say wo can sing be na your partner then was in a mishra was heavy indirectly you do a book and no say near any bony because of a small kind of anyway. And in the call, I think the and we come by in the call on a GHP some interview be and a best one and what can send me be better was what catasso there. But I teach you the training and say or more you couldn't catch and say or the Nihua some crew group will be a listen and ninja home. Into nice eye on corner one fair for a good now warrior send you and ya will be 250 what na baby no. Ni so state say you on corner or den ho abom no omunye boni bia ntin until some of them ultimately train home free also can live like outside like that ntin na share no ni kunu etu afifi akwakoto dan wo prasato and na yere no so as we call grantee interview mz wako po ne frustrated so ma some rivals of bia no ni kunu no eni nhia wako so atwene say onika no no kwa uba anyway tini kunti eni kunu so e ha ne say ne yere be kan say ne yere ni so onika anyway no mo fit of course be brain e japade ni ma be on dia ma ne kwa ali tran be kasa ye ntan bi nhye mo eda ye da sorry ya enkofu bi ko bi abre ne yere ne say onika de ne onye kana ma ne yere so wajiki na dasi. So in a nutshell, that's how it is. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Na say we dey to say nkrobo. Na P1 for crown baby. And tuntun penny fi akona enframa hon pen whatever penasi fi akona enframa ahono. Amen papa no obi anim no. Eti me kasa me hwe ye but amen I don't understand why. I also timi too free feel sa asem we ho. Ekokoko tina trasako. Sometimes they are not man claim say bi ha na omo ho afno mu kunu je we say omutimi pe asem bi de fashion no munya freedom. Trasako why no ne kwa tina ho. Asem yi de mudu. Na say ya man ka obeje. Ofa uba na obi adom ne ka.
Kwame, nyamie ni say me chechiri mu ma sister ya yi say akama chechiri mu.
there be a normal. So, or your bank, that is how you feel.
Every say make it grow.
Yeah. We say you're crying. You're funny. Say A B A night sir. A B A night sir. But I'm only dear. As far as I your banner to some dear. It is see, you're funny.
Good question to Kwame and Eugene. And see, when I know we have it, that issue we are. And I'll be to a quatrain before.
Say, I'm say yes, then name details at home.
And that Kwame also waka. I can one. Sorry, say, and ya do go back to the house. Into me make us say, and in the minimum, no, I the miamity, so I can say. And ya do be coffee, what that sorry for me be classy, money and coffee on the be crying, be put and name a be brave. I heard it today. I know Castle. Wow, Becca. Hello,
Cassana, will see a blue baby. Because it is a blue baby in a while, who say some group of friends be over and bow worrying to what it is. But this time around, no, and a wife, and so what finding so favor near and need it was some outside people.
No,
you could look now.
Mimi dear no Nikuno, he didn't even come out to say a dear friend's name. That's what she said. Said it now for now, Nikuno Nekase Momunye, you know. Omunye Bonnie Bia, Mimi dear no, not me ye Pia. In Sana Omono near, you know, it wasn't anything I was interested. But I don't even think say on the Nafufono share. Like I don't even want to say anything because I don't know the man any. If you meet a man who is manipulative and a narcissist, they will try and take any friend, okay? Miwadamfubia or Koware, he didn't know that was the kind of person. Guy na I try so were taken away from the family. They didn't move all the way different states, far away from the family, and almost treated girl. These people will take every happiness around you. Look how you nema wojina wa sorry de ma okay kani ade and you still want your wife to be oba na ninje inti na fufo na sisi ano o ma ninje no sisi ano you saying say man ni san krofo ni na ne so kasa o munye boni bi o ma ye boni a just come and say adamfo we how funny say na why inti but you were able to come out to say oni krofo bi na tenant a we ni nje ho but you wasn't able to point out what that na fufo na ye that means o munye hwe o kan no na nka wakan de na fufo na ye nti a onye yi a I mean pese oni o mo be nante. But you didn't even state that.
Can I come in, please? This is what I heard. She was saying, "What the Nehuakobo team legal wife." That's what I heard on social media when she was being interviewed. And she's legal wife, you know, be an interview, and I've seen her wearing team legal wife clothes when they were having something going on. So I mean,
I heard that too.
I saw it on TV.
Affected the marriage.
And you know a friend money be no come.
But someone back out and man because say you needed to walk about him legal wife to say the same thing affected the marriage.
I know I am a good feel quite.
Obekan yes asị Obekan ye eno ka say Juma girls and dinner or mood dinner term on social media. Obekan say that group na enunti na amani free because on so say ne wife bibi koye na ombe blame na mo wan be dinner term on social media because those guys were
and then
because we can
no one sorry remember say no so for ni coffee because bia no be poison no one so remember the kind. Why would you even say that in the church in front of the whole church? That's not nice.
Na Kristo so me aye to me say muko na sorry dam na muko chipia asemba na mu
for a lady to say this against your wife so ko fia bia no be poison to so for men ko You don't have to even allow people to talk down on your wife like that.
And this will be the same person. Oh, Becca Yamiasem. Yamiasem, they are a kind, Tiasiana.
And I also saw the well, because I need feel her back. Remember when you say,
man of God, the God of man. Yeah, or a man before God, or a man before God. Into which means I am the one into the Bemaya, and I say, wait,
that's all what I'm saying.
But in terms of
no better.
Into no overcoat to the year and to the stance or best sacrificing the family for friends.
No, she's not gonna do that.
She's
doing it.
And to me, listen.
She's doing it.
To me, Anka Sanka BBC dada, and for Ababeka dada. International legal wife, I did not for Akofa in any 3 days, 2 minutes, 3 months, internuti.
Until so quarter dine now, what them.
Dada, Opel BBI dada. Why dada? Alright, now we
Now they can't sing now, ban so who couldn't you compare dear? Why don't you stop it? Because you
with you go ban crowd or find a crowd. This lady stood by you. It's way I want to me handle. I also go to for.
That's it. No crying say. No crying. Why your boy watching a country for all this time? And now say. The name of the Canabon, they are fine, but you can say there are a particular group of people on cards who will see who coins a man far down for. They will board into say, as soon as you way. A beya, Chonga Kana, and boy.
Then, oh, my,
that's out a betcher. Point TV, or point TV, say possible once a day, as some tone so say, Wabe Fanny area, or no soon one funny, Nasa any panny in India, go with me kofa, go for Rimono Mamaka. Ena Oba, Tim Legal wise, say, the rear, Omu a dinner temo social media anyway, no. Amuna na yere dinu mwako bomo. Ena the third one also ye sofu na onu babo ntibidi di ubini matemu. Emuna na yere yako sumacheni se minika. It is a waiting yako ton. Mama sofu wa oni no eko.
Nti nefane sa senda okay na ite one ka be too free. Abekwa ko too free.
Maybe they mean to the but you know. Tell me, you know.
Fane say body at fault. Into one ka ube too free better we you know mbaho.
Fane say minisika mdekwa ko too free for but maybe am no share room make the guest room.
They say kono.
It's almost the same thing.
Bano jai de oye bia se ni kunu pa ompe.
Ha wukunu hanu a omba out so wabe bi bufo e beka ho asema di akeka wukunu nim but particular sema ho kan die oyere ne ba bontin beka say oba we a wo kan onye me boni na min jai na gudi na enjai china.
No so
you are daring him.
I no so na shawo. Ona atuto ni ama wasisi estate o say ema odidi hu ti say o so timidi ebu ma no onye hwe ma akura say you ukunu no o si ompe what are you gonna do? By the way, timiga wife asebio ta fracture odu hu akobo mo no mu no mo ma wa konhuma every day ana say bibi hia wa mo no mo ye ma ana estate no ma sisi bia ma na mo ma kapreda omo ma kapre kwa still ukran na okoshia om Bema no you're head of the family or see on par just listen to it. Now look at how you're going around and about and so confused and saying also meti and I'm saying sister Ipa, what is the matter with her? And I fasting I can see and I'm here 40 days fasting at this time you couldn't cheat. Why you? They say una atu ni akasa anka uye asomre ankasa amre wani agia ma unhu de onye timiga wife de nombeo papa na enam ni sukra ma timiga wife ba no no kra so woko asuso awoko enti de no mo beyo awa uti ati asifo asasisu ukofa asema ama ho ama wadia papa bia bebo eduru enumre soso a unkwa na abekọ akoda nukra ne ho asem ha adwen no Obehe na obi na enjoy. Na uti hɔ na wo de no wo de aya kasa na amanfo so aka wo manu atum na bokola sister obeje jan ne kotina uku
No, life.
Bibi no ya say oni wukunu ai ko back and forth no ka na musu hu na wukunu okas bebe a wo say e bi ne yemfa bi ma wodin mu nti obuofu no a group of people will be able to car ma wakojiki na da say omo na yesemenhia. Come on.
Eugene, then na only kaki. Cars be bregu fi honom. Na ebi ni we di ma. What's the point of the cars in the house?
Ma unim say ye Ghana na ye ma me mutim besra yen. Omo emo a omutimi ye complain so na omo bua dae. Enye se wundidi yo opefufu na di. Yo ye Ghana na sade no. Obi wo wa die na ekoso anti no. Missy woman who is G-Wagon. People know her so is G-Wagon. What happened after the G-Wagon? Only used to be muscle for Uber.
So then, I am when I saw me a mummy. I think I'm Matthias.
G-Wagon. Obi is G-Wagon. Yakasu Nika. Uber no.
I think I'm Matthias.
Na papa na faki no afaki amana better than we use to car.
Obi ni rasa na makana.
Earlier, the woman in Peso obetri element and also obetri maybe Camry. Ebia a yina no ope. Ebia ope G-Wagon na and also ope something bigger.
Obi Yuji. Yeah. Obi ni rasa na makana.
I know na idea with you, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mama ne me pin say also o tieni kunasam. Na ohwe because wonti me se wokunu be kasa mo se me de minti papa ya okasa mo ni ni agre so
for be cheni ka mana koje amafo cheni ka mana koje
wonyaka
o matoka mana koje adase eni wotwi rafo yesterday
emma nbinu my goodness dear Broni dear Broni How is everyone? I hope. Any our jay and neighbor. And I wish I back on back up.
Any boo back say in the midst is a one who can go back and forth or car or being free outside the mirror car. Now, me know to one say, ye Cuscan will be for wanting a trade animal dear. Who born dog?
And it been so sunny, maybe so dear. Yeah, my young call for any binny, say, when any crania 70, a young backward. I could talk hard, I might just go away. You ever had the Ubelusu?
No, I could talk a man on the drain in relation to our best to car man.
I say, we are but talk. And a drain over for nothing. Then yet.
I'm all for you, ha. Checky, we na. Tea that's ya bra, no ma for mokra. Me no me crumbe someone. I've not been tears them na na Matthias. Because the way was if nama or kasa no tia or rebe woman.
Oh,
because ye Jane.
oh my
One or ya no. We nyame sum ni utu nyame nyum. Kwa kai Bible ni ye. Ase be yanke ani ni pa nyina ntina simbiam. Ukunu mpo ntimi ne ntina simbiam na. Ye a obeto nyum akire na ani ye betimi atina simbiam.
So
no baby na ukuru kacha waseme mpa wase hwa na medi ma bra.
So je ni pa no ba no order.
Hey,
kwa yo homework ye ase na abeji.
Mami tuno.
Enyuma kesi amaye.
Semoni. Wow.
Mire, danka wale muni mumfa swanga mumfa ni agro. Shie. Mr. Mwa mwenye binu munso muyo na.
Aye, sister. See, between Nikon anyone, between Nikon, no, and he almost see market and when Nikon is canoe, or being a man who don't be bass on the water. Oh, mammy, so when ye said, being a one affair, one for better to move maybe 45 and 50. So I say, you know, Obinka so unya worry, but. Maybe anka the upper pan said the only break from better 22 years ago, no one anka be only Kobe. But that's one thing, you know. After 10 years.
No, I uncle find a uncle Boninti. I put to Boninti. And I saw them crowd for 2 because mammy, the afternoon is near beneath the Okikakan. Lean out the chair. A day, and now, you know, Momani Nevi. Come on now.
Many me, Anka. Kajami Kubeka Bianca Meti.
Obiako Chenica, Omo Chenica, and I'm say, my dear Beman Bidina Sudia Warrior and Modica, some of America. What do you mean by Swabach America?
That's a move who no, move Bemano. Yana in the pub, Yana Bino.
TLW from so didn't I'm saying, I got Chenica, your money, Renica, Renica. Where is him?
I'm saying, I don't want some phones. Where some? Much chow moka, Monsuku, no Maja, man, I said, a man for better moka. Ah, if you call the window cotton on a chair, or by dear. A chair, Florence, dear. As move to move your mother class and no master will be our area.
Warrior now, see, and you know, Warrior and you come to me see a 5-story building the more dear who said, no, your mother did you home. They are warrior who will be so unica.
Ah,
you see, create Missy 1 bedroom crash, Kinemina did more. Why,
well, see, hostel, the more about sign to also saying, and I would do home hostel. Oh, say what the Japanese Nama Wumba and no. Oh, be soon say unica.
No, I see,
only one more baby now was a phone, or your call and call who I know what. Try from 17, the moon one or the amount, although there is nothing there. But who be so unica? Send me for Uber.
Hey,
interview, I can see on this enough for so be
that is all pushing on.
Who you so adding?
I have say for no. I'm no, so you should argue. It's a doubt baby should argue. It's out some night too late. And on a benya more sons and phonacas or bread. It's one and up bread. It's no Ubia better now. Say, say ya.
You see what this you did that? Can you remember Kunanka Besumi? Come from Bambetu, I am go at
a same way by, you know, I don't come for Papa Juan say, I'm Libby Uchiti and won't mean Candy, oh, yes, say, or Panosi Uchiti, you know, or can question your India channel, Unchiti beam. Ghana baby as on the castle near Nikunda Uchiti. Oh, yes, I didn't beam near the channel. Into be what can say Papa no why be paying, and you must near Nangino. Say, was here on Qua Wolfan, also on pay. Also on pay.
Also, see me, that's only a power. Yeah, me them it's my be no master cry. Never no more mokuma or mokasama, or monastias or mokuma man, ne one. Some free and almost so we are all ye, or Jan or baby or baby to one or Cosso baby penoba or bang why I'm about to mother castle or you be kuno. We now will be Bacono, dear man who say ya no more dear me man, who no could to one or sit dear walk on one pet. Was that amphobia wolf our one pet? Was the one a mayor? Aye, they say one number when I am all you go. No be but now was over you.
I make that you.
I bet you be
ah, Shannon Beckham.
Make that you be saying Nico Tanta Saqua or no quite when I saw him because it's so weird in the DNT or baby no one of the animal. Oh, bet you know banning him. I feel no one.
Ah,
sorry, banner beggars or better or no baby ship. Oh, throw on the comunco.
No, one class of Malcolm Kurmaya as a comuncuno. I don't have one baby, I say.
Eh? Ah, let me see what you one time. What
was his right to also feel say, so no feel say, I as a combe kuna, obeja in a no aquaphobe for.
Na na yɛn nso na ɔno nso wonya.
Ɔno na wetu efiri fie hɔ no.
Ana na yɛn nso wonya de ne ko wɔntie ne ko na
ja
asɛm.
yonko no. Onka se wagya wari o si ja yonko no na yɛn to.
Ɔsi gya yɔnko na ɔkɔ no.
Enu mienu nko ne nam.
And is a case right now they dealing with. But for you to take another step, say, no, to a free fear hona, I ask a community kofo before now on another. No. That means you know what you are committing.
And then we are say, and then we are the econo. Won't mean Nasi, no, put one. Na first who cover do
social me say the fact say we to a free fear on what is stopping him say me intie the make an intimate need because on na sisi we to a free fear on the is still in the house. Now what me I the person that's not what I'm saying.
Me at you.
There's so the couple for beside as a community near there. You're still married. It doesn't matter what even if you live in wherever you are living.
Minyame yanka sisi ba ekoso na no na se bia wa anhwe no wan sisi no wan tie no kun asem a dia sa na beba ebe happy sa sa na beba etino esa Florence me
de mate de o kana se o na make say asema no so wo yire no ontie de o kana nti wato dan foforo akwakwatinem ontie de o kana the right way. Why you don't go see the family?
Don't say be as you say wakoko mu oba na busu and the banner out. There's no way.
That's not what I'm saying. Say nipani ntie wu na enu ntino. O feel say no di gyina so. Etu efiri fie ho akwakoto dan foforo akwakotinema ene se wona wo power rejaye intino just go the right way ne kokoye de wo se wo ye na eno ano no na de wo ho that's all what I'm saying.
On fiti me fi se on fiti preocupa nya ne sa ba na bia aha sana
ka utie ukuna se manka dan to bia amem
say no minim say sa na edra o say yenkase ne kunu onya ne bone ye nyina ye huni but wono no masam no so de ne kunu bone ache no eti no obi a o feel sorry man bi anso de papa ne bone che no eti say do ba bi na say papa no so no wono so akam dan na say wo ko ba bi no say oh me so bi a once upon a time papa wadam for ya enipa ne di agode asam to me so nti say nipa we de Mr. Men kono honuma. I mean, come on now. I don't know how na oba ese oko. It is be man na ukwu na woko baby.
Wa uko fa na chikra no de acha wo na enye na afofo asem na wo ba be gina so etu ofifie ho. Se ni se. Ya asem wo mba de ebi ma bre o.
Me man so bi bro. Me man bi bre papa.
Ya na go.
Me man.
I say meda. Because I'm you be here, mommy could join meeting be a menko because you say the economy could join out jamia meeting for the omutimi moame. Boy me was cafe crowd, and mimi here no omutimi yamame. What is the point? And you
di o machi. E bin ba o ni kunu ko honum ko so mpombe pene.
Tem.
Pen pa about over na otini fee. What can na to so aka say ra? Wona na umpa look ma see young povo ni bi no
problem.
Na ni kuru be ga say, na me jai cheating. Oh, wako cheat and no be ka cho so wako cheat. Na ni pa kwa na oni ni cheating ko o be ka hwio. Ene de wi ase ni biabo. Na nyame adom na papa kesie we say.
Omo na eni omo ne.
Oh my God, Jose, I think I see na menene nam ho. Emo bia met. Kana no tu.
Na bia on penny bium ntia oba na because na me fi say de aduro na oba na penny ko ni bium. Enti na waka se woni ka woni ho ahwan no me fi say on pe ni penny.
Anu na e pamo no.
Na ka de nka ye de a. Ka pa.
So no na e pamo no. Ono da sote na ware fi. On pamo ne ho nko bebi ai.
What did you cat or Montini sono?
A gift.
Oh, and yet
was this your bit of car, the child crowd.
main top, many me put one top, time crab and sim run a min. Top, time crab and sim run a min. Top, time crab and sim run a min.
That's on a BBN. That's on a BBN. Camino so o said that talker now with the baby and what the key and say,
Me don't believe it.
Oh, baby, now I key.
Me.
He will hop on like mamma own to
Mamma, the work because of the sword in the car. They send the car.
You'll be a circulate all to a car back who giant, or so a Jackie Nama. Kinama ne baba kuna ne baba you. I record them and say another child of his said the car papa ye. A papa pimo setting. That means car no came out. A neighbor no ma obeti riafa. I just saw the amount and son wait to me.
There. On Sabotana, when Tenny Kunas and our giant easy sow, especially or your bar. Me money dear. Oh no, car. Oh, go with the dada. Oh, yes, it's no boom. Sadly, with the Amintias, I don't get it. You see, our
funny child, their child, and now for some they will to see. How can that justify as society with it? There's no justification.
it's next hour. Sanity, dear. And then,
there's no way the be justify. Sassy, no, cheaper or the actual. Now, when they're now for 20 hours, my thought I from me.
Now, I do say, who could cast some big S or Casametono or be maybe a chamo for farm plano. I made it show.
That doesn't justify, say, or a non act or die for 8 week free in matrimonial.
Ono ni kunu ko e na hwe so kwa o de esa friends ni kunu ko me de me no I don't know.
So not matrimonial.
Yo. Ono bo nze.
Ono na watem. Nsoma wakekan yi ono na wapem no. Mani ano mo yi. Ni bi a na fe o turning around.
Mami no join say mu church because ogu ni ho ani mase. Otu ma
na why? No living a life.
Na ya na kasa me rebe na de na ya no munya free mo. Ni interview rebe na. How?
Okomochi. Okani ya ni interview.
Okay, ntino onya aka ya na.
Ebia.
Aja.
Onika.
Guys, na m ga say be ma ne na epam no, say ono na epam no. Odo ma ko here. What the no ho akobo eh.
Nkofo na ode no akobo ndo mu gua ware. Omu so ni ma bono mai. Omu gua ware pa. Anya no mu so. Me mo bi e din ba de me kan no.
Nkofo na mo nya.
Omu gua ware. Omu so na ya to ka be.
Mama yi bi an kwa ba be Canada. Na fufu e ka o kai kra na fufu e ko mo nya hwi. Nti mo so ji da ho ka se na fufu e a o se. Mama ni o.
Yeah, but mo nya hwi but o se o mpe. Nti o mpe so so tie.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Na fufu na ka mo se bi o ta fa cho mo hu fa so ni die sisi e.
Na fufu na
It's ni kun se na ni nya won ti won ti
am body group no. E dey na mo ye wo ya sisi e.
Oto nyuya. Ene o agasa for asamba ya okugina honu tete nsemu. Sa baba we wo de ho bona e dey na nya free mo. Ai. Ono wa ye ne ho bi ya se. Ukun se men ko ni ni agro.